Hey, this is Fabulous Ann, and I'm here to talk about my new channel. My new channel is Living with Back Pain. Um, I am a grandmother or a grandma. I'm a mom of two fabulous daughters. I am also a spinal pain, a spinal fusion survivor. And one of the things is I had a lot of trouble finding pages of people that looked like me that had the same issues that I did. I am also a worshiping woman, and I just want to talk about my life, my struggles, my challenges. Having had spinal fusion surgery, I've had my L1 through S5 fused, and I have to live life a little bit different than a lot of people. I have to watch the foods that I eat. I also have to live a life of balance. There are a lot of people that do not use medication, but for me, it's just something that I do currently use. I would love to find out or get into more holistic medications. But at this point, medicine just is a part of my life, and there are some people that don't have to take medication, and I really had challenges with medication. I also had to move to Las Vegas. I am born and raised New York, upstate New York. So the weather was a challenge for me. But I had to move to the West Coast from the East Coast. One of the biggest challenges is that my whole family is in New York. So just, finding my village, finding my people, church home, finding the balance in life, finding that, there are certain devices that I have to use for my back, for my pain, even learning like what kind of girdles do I need to use, making sure that I eat the right foods, because when you take medication, you deal with constipation, you deal with just the way that food moves in your body, and the biggest thing is to not stop living your life. I want people to know that there are challenges. You may have to rearrange your life. You may have to, say, use your mind. I cannot use my body, or I have to walk in balance. I know I'm going to do something this week. I can't, start moving the house around or go do a bunch of laundry. So my channel is going to be about my life, the balance, balance in mother, doctors, what it's like to be a Christian and living with back pain and medicine, traditional, non-traditional. It's just the things that, we face with our challenges in life. So, one of the things I also would like to highlight, I get this question all the time. Well, what is back pain? Like, what kind of pain do you have? I deal with two types of pain. Well, two major types of pain. So there's times when I've just had the aches and pain of muscle ache. But then there's a time when I get in nerve pain. The only way I know how to describe it is if you've ever had a toothache and nerve pain. Nerve pain, it kind of radiates. Sometimes it's tingling. Sometimes I get this pain in the lower part of my back that goes in down into my buttocks. It radiates around like my hips, and the thigh pain is out of this world, goes down my legs. Sometimes I get tingling my first two toes, my big toe and my next to it. Most of the time is numb and tingling, or like an intense falling of the sleep, where it's really kind of like a numbing heat, but I could step on a penny and it can feel like this pain that just radiates through my feet. That's kind of what nerve pain is. That kind of pain, that sometimes when I get in nerve pain, it takes a couple of days. So I may have a week where I'm great, and then I'll have a couple of days where I'm in a lot of pain. And the one thing I want to say about that kind of pain stops your life. I want you to know you don't have to stop. Being active is really important, not just for your body, but your mind. One thing I do also that I found, I started doing this year, meditation helps me so much. Now I know there's this big thing with meditation. Me as I'm a Christian, I meditate on God and His Word. And when I speak the Word of God over my body, I find that my body, our bodies are from God, our souls are from God, and He just knows how to rejuvenate and regenerate. The mind is a powerful tool, and I'm learning how to tap into that, and it's healing my body. I have less and less of those days. That pain used to make me just want to crawl up into a ball. Nothing else and no one else mattered. And I found myself reaching more for traditional medication, which when you have nerve pain, it really doesn't help. Nothing really helps that. And I would just have to wait until it subsided. But in my channel, I want you to know that there is life after back pain. I want you to know that you can find health, wealth. There is a plethora of things that you could do. I don't know, some people don't work. I do not traditionally work a 9 to 5, but I work for myself. I work for the Lord. And so you just got to keep moving. Don't look at what anybody else is doing. You have to find what works for you, for your body, for your mental health. Think about your family, the people that love you, because really, if you allow it to, it can take. And let's not let back pain take any more of our time and our energy than it has to. Well, I'm gonna close. This is just my introduction, but like, share, and come on back. Later.